I jumped Total War here with part 5 of my Medieval 2 Total War Let's Play campaign as Denmark. Okay, so previously, just rampaging mostly through northern Italy, and we defeated Russia.
Yes.
Although every time I say Russia, I just think to myself, it's not really Russia, it's more like Novgorod, but whatever. Anyway, so there are going to be a little bit of a counterattack push from over here. Not too concerned about it. Anyway, let's take Genoa. This will be a good settlement to sack, if nothing else. Make a bit of cash out of it.
We have chosen the field. Now, let the battle.
It's going to be difficult to defeat that Papal States force because of those Papal Guard. They don't like to break. Alright, how should we do this? I think I'm going to go and attack it head on this time. So yeah, dismounted Hussars will be good for that. Get the crossbows back, oh, the missile units back. Bit messy, but whatever. This is, of course, not the best way to do the siege, but we've got the resources to do it, so that's what I'm going to do.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for the fury of the north.
Quite a lot of men die just on the approach. But once they get up on the wall, they rip those Genoese crossbowmen to shreds.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours. Battering has done its work. Now is the time for brave hearts.
It's like I had to click something. Oh, here's a cutscene for you. Funny thing is, I really liked that feature when the game first came out. It's like, wow, that's cool, you get to watch this. But like, now that I have more actions per minute when I play,
our soldiers
gets in the way a lot
their
now.
worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Let's see if we can draw them off the walls.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
When you gotta stop them from shooting, get in there. Gotta kill them quickly, because not only that, these towers are shooting at us.
My lord, our men are in command of the city.
So, 20% casualties. As far as the battle's concerned, that's okay, but
general lies dead.
I'm not really happy with that.
Sent the Corps to hell.
Now I could have done a lot better if I'd taken my time with it, but I'm pretty confident that we've got a firm grip on northern Italy now, and I just didn't feel like spending half an hour on this one battle. And also aware that this is a profitable city, so I'll make my money's worth. I'm sacking it, which I'll use to recruit more troops, which replace those we lost. I'll finish him off.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great valor.
And they did lose more than us. Okay, so in this situation here, no matter what happens, these men die, so I'll ransom them. In the hope of making some money. Oh, man, that really badly damaged the city. How did that happen?
And victory.
Oh well. Yeah, that really badly damaged it. Well, like half the buildings were destroyed. Oh well. I suspect that even if I'd occupied it, the same thing would have happened. Although I'm not entirely certain on when something gets damaged and when it doesn't. I'm not sure what causes it. Whether it's the general or I don't know. It doesn't matter too much. I just rebuild it. Small amount of money from mining. It's more important at this stage to get it under control, and we're going to need some militia down here to maintain control.
Yes, Lord.
Alright, so leave behind just the Norse archers. Yep.
Orders, my lord.
There's some more troops over here as well.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah. Now, they'll probably make the attack over the end turn, but just in case they don't, or if they do and succeed, I'll send you back over here so you can defeat the Papal States force, and we'll start our march on Rome.
Yes. Of course. We move onward tomorrow.
Keep the reinforcements coming in the north.
God will see justice served.
2 turns until surrender, 2 turns until surrender. They're still dicking around over here. Not a big fan of ballistas.
Your will shall be obeyed. Resting the troops here. Yes, Lord. Surrender your lands to me.
We'll really struggle with that if we were to fight it. We'll need a... Okay, he's not actually a bad general, so we might stand a chance. If we outnumber him. Because the cavalry's going to be bloody impossible to deal with.
Yes. Yes, Lord.
Yeah, you just keep starving him out. Okay, cool, moving on. Crusade isn't on me, you bitch.
The enemy has laid siege.
This is the downside of being excommunicated.
Oh.
So we're outnumbered and outpowered. Some pretty good units here up against our trash. I'll do the best I can, but I don't think I can win this.
Enemy show you mercy in battle. Good.
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
Just trying to think of a plan. if I could stop these guys getting up on the walls and just have them come through here. I don't know if holding the walls is going to be our best choice. Like, hold on to it for a short time and then run back to the town square, because morale is going to be their biggest problem. When they start pumping through here, we're just going to fall to pieces. So the best I can hope to do is delay them and have these towers shoot them for as long as possible. Maybe, the thing is, even from here, the archers don't do a great job shooting up on the walls. But I guess we'll just, we'll see how we go. So you just fuck them around as much as possible. I think I'll actually try and get them off all the siege equipment. Just temporarily. Just to buy a little bit of time. And then hightail it out of there. Looks like they're going to get back on the ladders, is that right? Yeah, so it was the first one we took off. So it'll be the first one they go back onto. Yeah, they've got their crossbows shooting at us as well. Come on, get back, get back. Don't engage them in melee. We won't win. How are we going so far? 1% to 7%. Was it worth it? Don't know. Okay, come over here. Like fucking now. Quickly get in there if you can.
The enemy have ladders at the walls. Repel the attackers. Give them steel.
If it was Rome Total War, they're like, their pathfinding is really bad in this situation. Okay, good. We got inside. Oh, come on! I gave you the fucking order. Oh, you absolute idiots. Come on, move it, move it, move it. Quick, 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 quick. No, 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 no. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. There's a reason why I gave you this order. It's going to save some of your lives. Now you get up on the wall here. Stop them from opening the gate, just for as long as possible. There we go, this is looking good. Good, when they do this, they really fuck around. It's gonna be a while before they actually press an attack, giving us time to shoot them. Get over here. See if we can get them to shoot the general's bodyguard. Even if it only kills one of them, well, that's one fewer we have to worry about. Where are they going? Shit, they can open the gates.
Only intervention by the Almighty Lord or a military genius can bring us victory from this debacle.
The Papal Guard are actually shaken. If we get our guys up on the wall, we might just be able to stop them. If we don't let them have this and just fight their infantry, we might be able to do this without having to deal with their cavalry. We took out 2 of their general's bodyguard. Where the hell are they? They're fucking in limbo. Oh no, they're not. God damn it. Here we go. These Papal Guard, they do not want to go down, do they? Yeah, I don't think we're going to win this. There's too many of them. Okay, get up on the walls. I'll do the best I can to try and hold the walls, but the Papal Guard are very strong. Try and move back over here if you can.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Come on. I really wish they'd listen to me more while on the walls. Oh good, they ran off. All the while, they're getting shot by these towers. The longer it lasts, the better. Maybe we stand a small chance.
Only half the enemy force remains.
As long as their guys up here don't break. Let's get over here. So if I want to bring them over here so that they go back over there, so then I bring them back over here so I can shoot them. Okay. These guys here, they're just sitting there. Bring them back. Why aren't they running? Don't worry about shooting right now. We're more likely to shoot our own troops. I kind of wish I could get him to dismount and come over here. Because if we win this fight here, we don't have to fight them. Luckily they're still eager. Yeah, I think we're gonna win. Look at this. We're winning.
Lord be merciful, we have lost half of our men.
Oh, that don't matter. It's okay, as long as we win.
Crossbows! Clear them with all haste!
Yeah, they can't win now. There's not enough infantry left. Good, we had just enough to win the day. So we just need to get all of their infantry to rout simultaneously, and then that's it. They can't get any further. Here we go.
All civilized peoples will be awed by the...
They deserve nothing less than death!
It's a pretty embarrassing defeat for the Papal States.
Yes.
I will defeat you honorably, my worthy foe.
So we could retrain these units. But they didn't gain any experience, so it doesn't really matter. Makes no difference.
Orders, my king. Yes.
Yeah, that one's got some experience, so retrain him and then just recruit another one. It's the same result. It almost gets us back up to the strength we were prior to it. Now, what do they got here?
God will see justice served.
We don't have enough to win that, so I should send him over here to stop this.
Orders, my lord.
Siege there continues.
Yes, lord.
Alright, yeah,
Orders,
lift
my
the
lord.
siege.
Yes, lord. Confronting the enemy.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
Units, march! Units, give no ground! Units, march!
Don't actually want them to be here. And they've got missile units of their own. Those long range. So if we get into a skirmish, we're going to have a hard time. How am I going to do this? There's no other crossing. This is it. Can't outrange that. Don't even try to waste it. Like, you've seen me in like Total War Warhammer. I waste the enemy's ammunition. That doesn't work in Medieval 2. Not in this situation. I mean, I've got more archers, but I can only use one at a time really coming through here. And from what I can see here, they've only got one Pavese crossbow militia. That's it, just the one. Okay, now while that's going on, I'm going to send my general over there to trigger their skirmish ability, or just charge in, whichever. Come on, don't walk, run. There we go, that's exactly what I wanted to see. And now they get obliterated. That was the only unit of theirs that I was worried about. Now if they don't want to cross, then they'll just die. I got plenty of ammunition. If you don't cross, you'll die. Yeah, how the fuck do you like it, Venice, when your capital gets taken? Fucking karma. No Fourth Crusade for you.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Because now they're fucked. Without their missile unit, they cross, they die, they stay there, they die. If I was in their position right now, I'd withdraw. I mean, the odds are against them. Don't want to bring these guys up here. Just because it's a pincer doesn't mean you have to use it. And we're doing this without any casualties. Well, any additional casualties. Don't want to get too close, because I don't actually want them to cross. A delicious victory for us here. Of course, largely due to the AI stupidity, but, you know. What's a guy gonna do? Gotta protect my lands.
Enemy king is slain. A worthy enemy, but all civilized peoples will be awed by the victor.
So we got to watch his army die, and then he was the last to die. Yeah, that's right. Fucking Venice.
The enemy lies defeated. We are victors. Yes.
Relations terrible. Doesn't matter if someone hates you if they're dead. Right.
Orders, my lord.
I'm a tiny little bit reluctant to march on Rome because I know that the Papal States would have had a lot more troops than what we've already fought. Plus my army is not at full strength.
My lord.
I think what we should do
Yes, lord.
is build a fort here just to prevent any attacks from coming over this way again. And we've got a really badly damaged unit, so it's only going to cost us 14 to maintain upkeep in that fort.
Yes.
Yeah, there's Venetian holdings out this way that'd be quite useful to take. But the prize of taking Rome, it's too much not to.
Joining
So I just merge
forces.
them in there. Alright, so we got a few reinforcements. They'll meet up with these guys.
Orders.
My lord.
Because we got plenty of
Yes,
archers. Don't need any more of that. Need more good strong Norsemen.
Orders, my king. Forming one force.
will make them fear you. An order.
Yeah, starving them out.
Yes.
Marching to battle with pride, Lord.
Yeah, I think I'll actually assault that
Surrounding and
because it
besieging
doesn't
the
have the large walls.
Shall
What's this
we
over here?
assault now?
Wooden castle, yeah. The large wooden walls, which I do not like to fight. Bloody machine gun towers. I actually think they're some of the strongest, the most difficult to assault walls in the game. Because it's not, you don't just think about like, oh, it can very easily be blown up by artillery. Yes, that's true. Oh, it's, you can starve them out very easily. Yes, that's true. But the large wooden walls, the thing about them is that the towers, they have probably the highest firing rate of any tower in the game. Until like ballista towers and like cannon towers. Obviously cannon towers are a lot better, but with a large wooden wall, it's a small settlement, and so a small army can protect the walls really well. With a huge settlement, you need more troops to defend all the walls, so there's more vulnerabilities in a huge city than there are in a small city, so it requires a larger garrison.
Orders,
And everything
my
like this
lord.
needs to be taken into consideration. Alright, I think we're done here. Moving on. I can see the Milanese garrison there depleting. The little green bar went down. You know, I'd actually like to participate in the crusade, but they don't want me to. Now, here's what we could do. We could let them take this fort,
Our enemy has laid siege.
and then besiege the fort, and then there's no escape for them. Starve them out.
Show no mercy to our people's enemies! Units, await my order.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Alright.
The enemy general flee. Look how
God, that
our
was easy.
all civilized people
And that just
live.
helps save our manpower. Doing it that way.
A crushing victory! They must fear us now! These people will bow to you as their lord!
Not really a big fan of using extermination. Okay, I got no missile units in this army. Which is going to be a problem because that's the best way to deal with pikemen. Oh well.
Units, await my order!
Still don't give them a chance to set up. Let's get over here. Because they've got missile units and we don't, so that means that we have to charge at them. Last thing we want is for them to just sit there and shoot us. Like what happened to the Venetians, don't let that happen. Also, it would be good to attack these Flemish pikemen before they get organized. No, so we've got some of the best melee units in the game here. At least in the early period.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Okay, you need to get around over here. This is our way in. Cut them off. Get over here. Quick, quick, quick.
The general flees like the coward he is.
The battle's basically over.
And break the spirit of his army. The enemy army, all civilized people.
Crushed him. Oh, well, we didn't take too many casualties, and we can move on to the next settlement without needing reinforcements.
Their doom has befallen them. I have taken their lands.
Legend, you should play as Denmark and use no cavalry. I bet you can't do it. Okay.
Your will shall be obeyed. Yes.
So yeah, we'll make that assault in just a minute.
Orders, my lord.
My lord.
Yes.
Yes.
So another papal army
Yes, lord.
showing up over here.
Combining troops.
And I'll face it.
Orders, my king. My lord.
And I'll meet up with
Orders,
these
my lord.
guys as reinforcements. 2 turns until it's surrender. Okay, so we got Prague sitting on 25 regions. That's good. Alright, so this here.
I only respect strength. Something.
So we sacrifice our troops here. Have a look at what they've got. How many units of cavalry? 1, 2, 3. Well, more. Let's see. The missile units I'm probably most concerned about. 1, 2, 4. A few units of cavalry, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Not really counting that. So it's 4, 5 if you include him. 6 if you want to include him, I guess. It's not too bad. He's trapped in there.
Yes, my king. Laying siege to the enemy.
Now we don't assault this, we starve him out.
Besieging army at your command.
And also, that's a trick I know how to get rid of the Mongols. So people are always going, oh, I bet you can't beat the Mongols. How do you beat the Mongols? Create a fort that blocks the settlement that they want to get to, let them take it, then besiege the fort. Mongols can't fight for fuck getting out of a fort. Their mobility's gone. Impotent exploit. Fine, die, I don't care.
I will make them fear you. Your will shall be obeyed.
Yes.
You should fear us coming,
Same thing
my
over here.
enemy.
Starve them out.
Once we breach the walls, they are finished. We await your
And
order.
we'll bring in
to obey.
reinforcements from here. So we're past halfway in terms of regions. We only need 20 more, and then we just need to make a beeline straight for Jerusalem. What I'll probably try and do is put a Danish cardinal in power by clearing out all the other ones first, and then launch a crusade against Jerusalem and just make a beeline straight for it.
An order.
And I'll be the hero of Christendom. Alright, what else are we doing now? We got more troops available here? Yeah. Get them. I'd much rather recruit this high quality Danish infantry. They've actually proven to be very effective in this campaign. They haven't let me down much at all. I'm used to being let down by infantry.
Orders,
Especially
my
melee
king.
infantry. Okay.
Yes.
Very good here.
Forward. Joining forces.
We shall not relent.
And make our way down to Vienna, which I think is under Holy Roman Empire control. This may not be a large enough army to deal with it. We won't know until we get there. What's my income? It's still garbage. I'm relying entirely on looting income. Oh, hang on. That's a problem.
Perhaps you seek a diplomat and not a warrior.
It's a Scottish invasion. Gotta get my public order under control. Okay, moving on. And now the French, which I'm allied to, have declared war, but, you know,
We must fight or forfeit.
that's not
The enemy
totally
has
unexpected.
made siege.
Okay, I was waiting for when they were going to send in their reinforcements over here. I think they'd only had one more turn left to starve out, so that's fine. Odds are slightly against us, but because they're separated to 3 separate forces... Oh, god damn it. Too much cavalry there. Cavalry is worth a lot more on the field than it's weighted in the order resolve. We're going to struggle with this, but I'll give it a shot. If we lose, we lose. It's fine. Easy come, easy go.
Battle begin.
But if we win big, because we take Milan. Worth sacking. So a bit of a high risk, high reward situation here. So, enemy reinforcements are going to come from the south. So we need to make sure we defeat the first army before they arrive. Because that's going to be hard enough defeating them in the first place, just with what we've got here. We've got no spearmen. I do have some general killers up here.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Okay, they're not going to wait. So that's good. Move forward a little bit so our archers have a better angle to fire from. General, you stay in here. Make sure that their morale holds. It's almost in range. Definitely want to be taking out those mailed knights. That's quick. Maybe because he's got high dread. Fucking firing on our own units there.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Okay, well they're spearmen sergeants or whatever. They don't count for shit. So like I said, I'm most concerned about their cavalry. If they bothered to bloody flank, I'd be in big trouble. But I know that. Oh, hang on. We got someone coming in over here. If we could climb up this hill, if we could defeat them really quickly and then climb up this hill, that'll give us a big advantage.
On Only half the enemy force remains. The enemy general is no true man. He flees the field of battle and abandons his men to their fate.
Alright, this first army seems to be falling to pieces. Alright. Stop. Get up over here. We'll hold. Have our stand up this way. This battle's pretty much done. This first battle is done. Now the odds are actually in our favor now, so that's good. Just don't come back. All we have to do is beat that army and it gets wiped out.
Look how our cowardly foe runs.
But not this one.
It is time to press the attack.
Yeah. We're going to be a little bit tired, but that's what happens when you fight multiple armies. Better to be tired than
is very
dead.
much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
This big fucking rush to the high ground now. Oh, what the hell? I gave them the fucking order. Shit. Didn't get there in time to save that. Oh, maybe I will. Oh, we're gonna get shot to shit by these guys just to save my fucking archers. Get back, get back, get back. Thing is, I need my archers. Hate it when they don't listen to my orders. Come on, high ground up here. Take it. Right, we should be okay. Little bit of shooting. Got shot a little bit. Nothing major though. Now protect it against flanking.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
Yeah, there's no way they'll win now. Not unless our guys break. I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, get rid of those Genoese crossbow militia first. And we've got the high ground, so we're going to rip them to shreds. High ground's worth a lot in this game, and this is a good high ground position. They're probably not getting good angles on them. You gotta make sure they don't break. Focus on them. The infantry, they're not going to do anything anymore.
Blooded. They have lost half their men. Enemy king is slain. A worthy enemy, but no. Only half the enemy force remains. The enemy army runs. We must pursue and hunt them down.
So that army there gets wiped out no matter what. Well, there was a reinforcing army, I'm not pretty sure it's this one over here. Yeah, see, the one's a general there. It's only one unit, but if we kill 85% of them, then they're wiped out. Which we could just kill 100% as well. Alright, we're done here.
By the Lord, our foe is utterly right.
Milan is ours. We didn't need to kill the other general that was there. They lose.
I don't want to die, please. Yes, Lord. Think of the money to be made.
Nah.
A crushing...
Oh, total victory. Nice.
They deserved nothing less than death.
And see,
They
that
are
time the settlement
broken.
didn't get damaged.
We are triumphant.
So I don't know why Genoa got damaged, but Milan didn't. Smashed them. Oh, we rebels over here. Right, well, need to send some men back or recruit some more. Let's see, that's worth 10%. If we get another 10%, that should be enough.
An honor to serve, my lord.
Maybe send him back.
Orders, my king. Men, march!
Okay, good. It's under control.
Yes, lord.
So the Papal States army bitched off.
Of course.
Men, march.
Yes, lord. Confronting the enemy.
The enemy lies defeated.
We are victors.
Yes.
Move out.
So this unit here,
Orders, my king.
he'd make an alright
Orders,
fort
my
captain.
lord. Leaving the army. Building defenses and
That
digging
way I've got enough to bring these three
Yes,
in.
lord.
Move out! Forming...
Yes.
Move out.
As we march on Rome. Fair bit of damage, but we're in good enough shape to easily
Your
get rid of
will
this
shall be obeyed.
French
My
force.
lord.
I will make them fear you.
Orders, my king.
Leave your mercy
Yeah, no
behind,
problem.
men. We shall show them none. Show no mercy
Good,
to
that
our
means that northern Italy completely under my control. Now I don't actually really want to go and attack France. They weren't on my to-do list. I think we could have gone through the campaign and avoided it. But they did betray me. Such things can't be forgiven. Well, we'll see how we go. I mean, there's 20 settlements between here and Jerusalem, so I just don't need to go and take their regions.
The enemy army, run!
Which way are you shooting? Come on, don't let him get away. Is it just me, or are the maps in Medieval 2 way bigger than in Total War Warhammer? Shit. Not sure if I got them all. Is it enough to get 85%? Maybe. Yeah, I think we did actually. Alright, that'll be enough.
This is a
Having
clear
trouble because the
victory.
unit split up. Got him.
A crushing victory! They must fear us now!
My lord. Forward! Joining forces!
I need thieves guild. Insane the steel thieves guild would be great, but in this, if I'm not hiring spies, don't bother with it.
Your will shall be obeyed! We shall not relent, ever!
So just thinking whether or not to push on into Marseille. Should probably head to the Milanese capital and finish them off once and for all into Switzerland.
I will make them fear you!
Alright, we'll do that.
We march! Resting the troops here.
Because if we let them rest for too long, they'll bring another full stack at us. Whereas France, they've got other problems. If you have a look at that. Well, they might still have rebels to deal with.
Not possible.
Oh, they didn't even manage to take out their full settlements. It's fine.
Yes, Lord.
You should face trial for heresy.
It's not that much money. Let's get more troops coming in from Innsbruck. Yeah, that'll get taken in time for the extra 2,500. So yeah, it increases our income by a fair bit by getting the dockyard there. Shipwright. And we're just trying to get to a large city. Get it to grow. I'll probably turn Helsinki as well into a city. It just doesn't need to be a castle. I'm not going to be recruiting from there. It's unlikely to ever come under attack, so it doesn't need the added defenses.
Your will shall be obeyed. Move out.
Vienna's too strong. I can't deal with that. And I'll need this mercenary just to try and survive the next turn. It's their last region.
Come and face the might of the Reich, coward!
An honor to serve, my lord. Orders, my lord.
We shall not relent, ever!
Okay, is there anything else to build? Move on. Yep, they're gonna give it a shot. Oh, no they didn't.
To the walls! Our enemy has laid siege!
Ooh, look at that French Crusader army. Best we kill some popes quickly, in the hope of maybe getting reconciled. Hey, cool. Didn't even have to do anything. I was going to assault that too, and I just forgot about it.
And victory!
I mean, we could march on to Bulgar, which doesn't have too much defenses. Just about to reach an hour. We've got 27 regions.
talk is cheap. Come face me.
Is there a son in your family?
Your will shall be obeyed.
Orders, my
Damn
king.
it! I want someone to go and
My
do
lord.
go and besiege this, so we can possibly do a forced draw out.
An order.
But hang on. If we stand here and he just withdraws, he'll withdraw 2 spaces. 1, 2. And that'll work.
Get marching.
We
Yeah.
march. I will enjoy your land and
But-
women soon enough.
We shall not
We're gonna have to do that
relent
next time because
ever.
we just did an hour. So guys, like and subscribe. Part 6 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.